Okay, so I'd like to show you a simple example about getting started in Bluebeam and to start using it for measuring on the screen. And it's great for taking off drawings and getting areas and lengths and so on and so forth. So the first thing you need to do, and here's an example of a simple floor plan of an apartment. First thing you need to do in Bluebeam is to calibrate the drawing you're working to. So sometimes you might have some dimensions on the drawings that you can work to, or you might have a scale bar, like in this instance. So we need to go and calibrate this drawing. We do that by going up to Measure, Calibrate, and it asks us to pick 2 points to calibrate the measuring tool. So we pick the 0, which is the start, and the 5 at the end. Type in 5.00 m for meters. Press OK. And in the background, Bluebeam has actually worked out the scale. And if we pull over this tab here and go up to measurements, we can see there's our scale there. And I always check this box so it actually saves the scale in the drawing. So we can get started in our measurement, but as good practice, I always like to just check the scale again. I'm going to do that by going up to Measure again, a linear measurement, because I want to measure the scale bar, and I can either do a length or a perimeter. So if I do a length, now if I go across here, you'll see Bluebeam snaps to the points themselves. I come across here, and as I'm going across, you can actually see the actual number or the length increasing, actual dimensions. So if I go to the end, click it there, and there's my scale. If I don't want to just label that, I press Escape, click the item, and I give that a label. So that's me, that's what I've done. I give it a label, and I'm going to call it a scale check. That was my phone leaving. So going back now, I want to start measuring. So let's say I want to measure, let's do something simple, like this little cupboard in here. Now that's going to be, I don't know, for example, it could be a vinyl flooring. So I go up to Measure. I'm actually going to show you 2 ways to measure real quick. Measure, Area, and I can go into Bluebeam and I can start tracing the shape of this little room, this little cupboard. And you see how accurate Bluebeam is. It actually clicks and snaps to the points. And you can be as accurate or as approximate as you want. For example, you can go to here, in and trace the architrave or the door frame, and you're going to be real professional. You can say, okay, well that vinyl is going to go to the halfway point of the door. Now it can't snap there, but I know it's roughly there. I'm going to go there. And I'm going to go up, around, around, around. And I've come to my first and last point, so I can just press Return. And there's my shape. So what I can do now is, if I press Escape, click on the item, I go over here and give it a measurement, a label of the measurement, and let's say I call it vinyl flooring. I might just want to colour that in. So this is my actual perimeter line going around. I'll make that a blue, and I'll fill it in with some blue as well, and I'll just put a nice little hatch in it so I can see it. And maybe I'll put that in yellow. And I want to see the underlying floor plan, so I can just reduce this opacity here by just clicking down there, and you can see it. Now the cool thing about Bluebeam is if I press that there and I go down here to my markup panel, you can see, I'll just actually bring it up so you can see it more. There is my measurement I've just done. And it's actually giving me the length, the perimeter as well. So not only that I've measured the area in one quick go, I've actually got the length as well. So if I want to measure, for example, the coved cut skirting that you'll see in a vinyl floor with the actual plastic capping on the top of that, I've actually got that measurement there straight away. Now all I need to do now is deduct for the door. But I've done that in one go. And another cool thing in Bluebeam is, not only have I got the length, I've got the measurement of my floor area, but if I know that that wall is actually, say for example, it's a 2.4 high wall. If I press 2.4 in there, it's now giving me my wall area as well. So if I was a painter, for example, or a plasterer, I know my gross wall area there is, say, 19 meters squared, less the door. So that's a very accurate way of measuring a shape in Bluebeam. I'll show you a quick way, just to do a quick square, and this works out. Sometimes if your room is square you can do this, and if your room is actually at 90 degrees to the drawing, you can just go up to here very quickly, press perimeter, click and hold the first corner, and with your middle finger just pull out on your roller wheel on your mouse, and you're actually making a square or a rectangle. Zoom back in again with your mouse again and click on the next corner you want to let it go at and release it. And that's giving you, again, this time it's giving you a perimeter measurement. So you see the 7.4, that's the perimeter. Or if you want to do another area, just go back to area and do the same thing again. Go into the first point, click with your left finger on your finger on the left button, press it down, hold it down, with your middle finger scroll out on your wheel, on your mouse, go to the corner that you want to release it at, zoom back in again, and release. And there's your area. Now as you can see the difference, that's really approximate. I didn't go in and trace this area, whereas this one I did, and you can see the different results there. So that's a quick overview of getting started.